Hey, here's another installment in my series. Delicious pasta is way easier than you think. Before we do anything, we want to make sure we have all of our mise en place ready to go. This just means we want to do all of our prep work before we start any cooking. Come on, I'll show you why it's so important. You're going to bring some water to a boil to cook your pasta, and I'm going to put about this much salt in it, maybe an extra pinch. We're going to use some of this pasta water at the end, so just be mindful when you add the salt. Then, starting in a cold pan, we're going to add about a quarter cup of olive oil, followed by 8 thinly sliced garlic cloves, and 2 to 3 anchovy fillets that I have rinsed in cold water. Then we'll turn this heat on low, then use a spoon to mush up your anchovy fillets. As this oil heats up, the anchovies will dissolve right into the oil. But the idea here is to slowly heat the oil so the garlic will toast and we can catch it before it burns. So our garlic cloves are just starting to brown around the edges. So now the importance of having all of our mise en place ready to go, like this can of San Marzano tomatoes that I've crushed with my hands, is that we can add it to our garlic and we're not running around the kitchen burning our garlic. And I always like to rinse my tomato container or can out with a little bit of water. This will give me the room I need so I can reduce these tomatoes and they get nice and sweet. And I'm gonna give this a pinch of red pepper flake. This is maybe a half a teaspoon, but go nuts however you want. And this is a quarter cup each of chopped parsley and chopped basil. One common way to add fresh herbs to your dishes is to finish the dish with the fresh herbs. But let's add a little bit while these tomatoes fry, because we're having fun, and when you cook, you make the rules. While our tomatoes continue to fry, we're gonna cook about a half a pound of linguine. This can be any kind of pasta you like. These have been going for about 5 to 7 minutes, but you want to reduce your tomatoes by at least half or until a lot of this liquid is gone. Then we're going to cut the heat off and add the zest and juice from 1 lemon and about a quarter to a half a cup of grated Parmesan. Then just let your pan hang out off the heat while your pasta finishes cooking. Turn the heat of your pan back on just to bring it to a simmer, and you want to cook your pasta about a minute or 2 less than the directions on the package. We're going to come straight up out of the water, into our pan, and let some of this water drip right into your pan. And I'm even going to add about a quarter to a half a cup of our pasta water. The rest of your herbs, maybe some more cheese if you like. But you can use this recipe like a method, twist, and follow me if you would add olives or artichoke hearts.